I got to do my usual where I make sure it's actually live. I worry every time.
Right?
I'd hate for us to sit here and talk for 20 minutes and no one can even watch.
No one comes. Sure, it's taking a long time for them comments to roll in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're good. We're killing it. All right. See if anyone joins. I don't know. I've never been live at this hour. But hello, anyone that does decide to join. I'm here with Miles Hutton today. The Iron Hand. That AI picture where your hands were like, that was sick.
Yeah, Josh and that AI, I mean, that's getting almost out of hand.
No, it has been out of hand. It's been out of hand. For anyone
He's
wondering, I got a little lettuce, but I'm getting a haircut on Sunday. So enjoy it while you guys can see it. But
not going to come in rocking the full mullet.
no, I better not. Just in case I win or something, then people want to watch.
Right? Billy Ray Cyrus, who? Holy shit.
Pretty much, I know. Dude, it's getting greasy right now. It's greasy on the top, and then the sides are just kicking out. I almost gotta tie it back here. No, I'm just kidding. But oh, Captain Hook's in here. Hey, Captain Hook. We're just gonna be chatting about. Well, Miles, one thing I did want to ask you about, just your match is coming up. We're about a week out now.
Yeah.
I mean, what does kind of the week beforehand look like for you?
So week beforehand, it's a bunch of rest and recovery. You're sitting there just kind of letting tendons and everything settle into where they're going to be and get them ready for a match. You'll do some bands, but for the most part, the way I've been doing it the last couple times is just good, strict, good, hard training leading into it. And then the final week coming into the match is rest to a little bit of nothing, maybe a little bit of blood flow. But for the most part, it's just let your body go from that state of, just going, then all of a sudden it stops and it's like, wait, where is what why are we doing nothing? And then it's as you lead into the match, then your body's just hungry. It's craving that next that
Yeah.
next hit. And so in a way, it's almost kind of like, I guess, a crackhead or some damn thing. I mean, you're just sitting there fiending that monster, and then match day, you unleash it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
whatever happens, happens. You
Well,
know.
Miles, I didn't even tell you this. I want to do something fun while we're on here. I want to make sure it's not like copyright for me to do it, but I want to pull
Okay.
up the arm bender and I want to
Okay.
watch our match together on here.
All
I want
right.
to talk about it. I
We can
think
do
that'd be
that.
fun. Okay. I just want to
Hell
make
yeah.
sure I'm allowed to do it. Can you watch another guys who are in here? We're just talking about, some armbender stuff, and then we're gonna go over our match. I just want to make sure like this won't get copyrighted. Not that I really care, but I don't want to get striked or anything.
Right.
I'm just gonna Google it, and then I gotta figure out how to set that up. Can you watch? I don't know if we even be the way to say that YouTube channel well live on your. If anyone in the comments knows this too, let me know.
Wasn't this the same way that we did it on Through the Fingers at one time?
Oh yeah, it says yes, you can watch or react to another YouTube channel while live. Okay, well, we're gonna do it. I mean, it's Josh Wilson. I don't think he'll copyright me. Just let me
I
pull up
don't think so.
another tab on 10. Imagine Josh Wilson blocks me from the armbender a week out because
Right.
we watched our match on his channel.
I thought it was bad enough that, I was out there releasing information too soon.
Yeah, oh, that was funny.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Share screen. We'll do this one. Share.
I still
Okay.
have, there we go.
Now I don't know if I full screen the tab if it'll full screen. Oh yeah, okay. That works.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go volume down so we can talk. I'll mute it.
Right. Right.
Mute it. But I mean, So John was nice enough to be in my corner.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I don't think my biceps actually that big. Dude, my handlebars was kind of gnarly there, hey?
Yeah, they were, they really were.
This was, I think, after Texas or before, I forget, but I grew out the handlebars for Texas.
Uh, Texas was, I think Texas was in March. I think it was right after, but I can't remember.
Okay. Oh man, you look menacing here. You look scary.
Right?
I remember being behind the black curtain and I was like, well, good luck, Miles.
I remember it was getting ready, and it's like, all right, Miles is like, yep, all right, here
A
we
little bit
go.
of nuts, a little bit of nuts.
Channel in.
Dude, you have the same hat on there as you do right now?
No,
Oh,
that
no.
one. Well, it's here somewhere.
No worries, no worries. Got the Mad hoodie on, sporting the Mad hoodie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, such aura when you went like this, took it all in.
Right? I
Dude,
don't know. Like it's kind of fun to do that. Like that's about as much showmanship as I get. It's like, all right, and the crowd just goes wild, and it's like, yep, we're gonna do this. All right, we got it.
I know, dude. This is the match that humbled me for life, for anyone that doesn't know. I'm never talking smack to anyone ever again. All I was thinking about in this moment was timing my walkout because I was doing In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins.
Right.
And when the drums started playing is when I
Yep.
wanted to be running on stage.
I
And I did it
know.
perfect. That was the only thing that went my way that night.
Yeah. Well, the thing was, like, for mine, it was they were trying to get me out, and it's like, no, not yet. I'm waiting for that. Na 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 na
Yeah.
na. No, not yet.
Are you walking out to the same song this time?
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. I mean, I do enjoy that song, so
Dude,
and I mean,
I'm a lot bigger this
it's
year.
yeah.
I'm bigger
I don't
this year.
know. Well, see, the other thing that I really enjoyed about that was John Brusink came out to Thunderstruck by AC/DC for his last match potentially, and I was like, hey, if the if the damn goat comes out to it, all right, we did a good job, good pick here.
Yeah. I remember being really nervous at this point. Clifton said, I'm not giving you any more money. You have to work for it. Now, Clifton, I don't want your money, man. I want you to watch. The crowd is cheering. Dude, it was packed in there.
It was really a good
Is it
crowd,
going to be busier this year?
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, it was crazy because remember it was what like under the first hour they were turning people away because the fire marshal said no more.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Money's getting on the table. Dude, I remember at this point for me personally, because I'd never seen money go on the table like that before. It was tough for me to kind of stay in the zone while the money was coming up, but at the same time, it was cool to see.
Right. I remember that's one thing I do remember about that match. It was like, okay, we shook. It's like, oh yeah, right, the money. Forgot about that. Okay.
I know
And
we
then
kept
you're
wanting to
sitting
pull here.
here.
We just wanted to pull.
I know. It's like, just let us go. Just let us go. And then I threw out put some of my own cash on, and then it was like, all right, and then it hit $600, and you're like, fuck. And then you go back over and you're rechalking your hand trying to lock yourself back in.
So,
I
I mean,
remember that.
realistically, coming into this match, I didn't think that I would have anything for you inside. So you can see me pulling away here, and my goal was to have you get a grip that you didn't like, where you were not wrapped around my hand. But
Right.
you were good at that. And I was trying to blow your hand up, so I'm being a dick.
I knew that. I could feel it, and it's like, no, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that.
And then he ref script us. I was like, Keith, let me work. Let me work. But I mean, especially in the ref script, when your hand closed, it was a lot for sure. I mean, the first time I think I tried to slip. I don't even think I got it. You just kind of steamroll me here. But I mean, it was fun. It went to ref script fast. I need to keep that in mind for when I pull Brian here.
Yeah.
Like, I got to not be as, like, yeah, I couldn't even slip. Tried. Caught me here. Darn it. No, but that was good.
Yeah. there's quite a few people that try that with me, and it doesn't work. I don't know why it's I've gotten pretty decent at it over the years. I mean, it's just it seems like everyone's like, nope. And as soon as I feel that purchase just change, it's like, oh, you left a finger
Yeah.
here. Come here.
It's like
It's
the
mine now.
riser kind of dumps and it's not a top roll pressure anymore, but it's more like a this pressure and you can go
Exactly.
sideways on it. Yeah. That makes
Right.
sense. Round two, I went over to the corner and John was like, listen, he's like, you have to slip. He's like, you have to slip. And I was like, I'm putting it all into slipping.
Yeah, he damn near went off the stage. That slip should have been famous.
Honestly, dude, I was like, well, everyone was telling me it'd be really hard to slip on. I knew that, but I was like, I've got to be able to slip. And so here, for people who are curious, what I was trying to do is literally get as far on your knuckle as possible, so there was less purchase. And then, yeah, you can see I like bailed my arm out.
Right.
But it doesn't even matter. The straps didn't do anything. I just thought the straps maybe negate the hand a little bit. It did not do anything at all. So that was fun.
I knew you were good in the strap, and so it was like, okay, I know he's going to be trying something.
I at least felt like in the strap, I was just like pulling into myself, which was kind of the goal.
Right.
But
yeah,
realistically, it didn't really change anything.
Mm-hmm.
We'll watch Brian's match after this too.
Yeah, we could do that. The thing, right? The thing, like with when they strapped us up, it was. I knew the moment that you took your arm up to get that next purchase, it's like, horse shit. I know what you're doing. Nope.
I tried, man.
I know.
You're swallowing my riser too. So I was like, do I low hand? Do I high hand? And I was like, yeah, see right there. I tried to get a little bit more. And then when I went up, you pulled me back. I was like, yeah, he knows what's up.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. Yeah, I don't think this goes to rest grip this time. I wasn't quite as your height felt so good. And then yeah. See, I got the initial there, but it just your hand, like I went like to triangle like this and it didn't. So I went like this and then you cut me over and then it just went this direction.
Yep.
So but no, it was good. Taught me a lot this match actually.
Right.
I mean, look at your I can tell you've been training with them medicine hat guys. Your shoulders are like square. We'll watch Brian's match. We'll watch Nathan's. Nathan had a left arm match, didn't he?
Yes.
We'll watch Nathan.
That was when he pulled Petley.
Mm-hmm. I told John here, I was like, dude, I'm screwed. Dude, I'm cooked. This guy's cooking me. But no, I didn't actually. We were talking. I think I tried to like maybe set a hook here, but I was like, freaking dude, I still hate hooking to this day. I'm better at it now, but I hate it.
Right. That was my whole goal in round 3. It was like, all right, I want to meet him inside. Let's go hook on hook.
Yeah.
And I mean, it
steamrolled me in the hook. But again, you have height there, and you came over, and it was I should have been higher and then came into a hook instead of just feeling like I have to dive right in.
Right.
But
like it's
that was fun. Did Finley and they were right arm, right?
Finley and Nathan were right arm. Yep.
Okay, well, Brian and then Nathan.
Brian and yeah. So Brian's first, and then you've got Petley.
So here we go. We got the man I'm arm wrestling, Brian Johnson.
Only 25 years old, God, he looks a little rough for 25 years old.
We're actually going to be the same age going into this match. 25. Right. Oh, we're loading. Why are we loading?
There we go. And Josh's dad is a fantastic announcer. I just love his voice, the way he just carries, and he really, really drives it home.
Yeah, no, it's great. And I mean, Sam, very strong guy. I don't know how left compares to his right, but I know he's good on both.
Sam's left is solid. Sam and I had a left arm war my first year.
Miles, who do you got between Nathan Muir and Daryl Johnson?
That's a pretty stout match,
Yeah.
I mean, Daryl's Daryl's got a lot of things that he can do, and he's very deceiving, surprisingly. Um, but I mean, Nathan's got a nasty hit, and he's fast. So, I mean, truthfully, it's anyone's game. You
Yeah.
know, if Nathan can knock Daryl off his center and get him opened up, I think Nathan's got it. If he can't, and Daryl just coils him in, I don't know. I see, yeah, it's a 50-50 shot. I mean,
Yeah.
I like both guys too, so it's not exactly as easy as just going, hey, I'm going with Team Saskatchewan here because I like Daryl too, Daryl too. So,
Guys, I'm going
like,
to tell
what do
you
you
guys some
do?
insider information. Hello, Through the Fingers podcast. Great to see you guys in here. We're just watching some armbender matches. Miles, we're going to watch Nathan's left arm. We're watching Brian's left arm. We watched Miles absolutely obliterate me. Yeah, if I'm sure everyone who's watching me just watched Through the Fingers, but if anyone hasn't, go check out their channel. They are like 31,000 subs. They're killing it. They got a tournament coming up May 29th to 31st. It's Brian, Zach, and Cody over there, and they're killing it right now. Brian. Here we freaking go. I had a dream last night, guys, that I was at halftime sports bar and I was pacing around and Brian was just walking outside and all I could see was his back. And I was like, oh. And then I woke up and I was like, oh. But I'll tell you what, Brian looks really freaking good in this match. I see Brian gives Nux here. I will give Brian honorary Nux before we pull. Money on the table.
Yeah, and I mean, it's crazy because like he was a fill-in, remember? So he just literally rolled in off the couch.
Yeah, I know. What is Psalms 1441? I'm really curious.
Hold
on, I'll pull it up here.
Is that? No, that's not all true things. True all things Christ.
144. Blessed be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hand for battle and my fingers for warfare. Oh, that's sick.
That's a good one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go, because we all go into battle. 9 people in here. That guy look a bit like Lee. Sam Gitline? A little bit, yeah. But so, okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm going to back this up for a second because I want to really dive into this. I don't want to give all Brian's secrets to him away, but I want to talk about a few things here. So when I watch this match, I see a few things. I see, hold on, here we go. I see Brian with a long arm setting up inside his elbow. He's really looking for hand wrap, and Sam is kind of just giving the elbow away, which is fine. I feel like I would do the same. Mm-hmm. But Brian gets a wrap, and he looks super comfortable, and then he's really looking for this.
Yeah.
Really looking for that. And then Sam gets a little higher on him there, which I find interesting. And Brian, not a big fan, but he kind of bullies his way back into getting the wrap that he wants. It goes to ref script. I think we probably will go to ref script.
I'm pretty sure of it.
But I like how – so hold on. I got to pause. I got to ask you a question. Maybe someone Armbender rules will know this. But so if – let's say with Miles, let's say you and I are pulling again, and I get or you get a perfect grip, let's say, like you get a perfect grip, and I'm just the one fighting. Like I know up here we would foul, but at the armbender, I feel like they're not going to foul. Would they foul the person for not taking a grip or no?
It's in the rules if I remember right. I think you'll get a warning.
Yeah.
And then if you don't shape up, then you probably will get a foul, a hard foul. And then I would imagine that you only get 2 after that.
Yeah.
To go in with the running fouls.
So that's what I mean. I could see that happening where Brian gets a grip where he's really comfortable, and then I'm fighting and they warn me, or vice versa. I could see that happening before ref script. But I mean, really, ref script just kind of depends on how the ref's feeling that day too. Like some refs are really thinking ref script. A lot of refs are like, I just want to get this match going. So it kind of depends. Start formation active, Dakota, and F up Brian's day. I'm going to try. We'll see how my left arm shows up. Anyways, we shall resume. And yeah, for the ref script, closing Brian's hand high, closing Sam's hand high, go and just see. I think Sam might not have just been activated there. Like,
Yeah, that seemed like he was way too loose.
I think there'll be a replay, but what it looked like to me is it was like closing hand, go, and then maybe Sam wasn't expecting the closing hand and go to be that fast.
Right.
Oh, by the way, Miles, I didn't get a T-shirt this time. I went the Clifton method. I got a little tank top to wear when I'm arm wrestling. So the guns are going to be blazing this time.
Oh boy. Here
Win or
you
lose,
go.
it'll be a gun show.
All right. Show off all your games.
Yeah, before I win or lose, either way.
Right. Oh, where did I put that shit?
Moving into round number 2, Brian gets that elbow set down. Sam's keeping his elbow up. Brian cups wrist and wraps. And he really makes Keith straighten that out. The reason he makes Keith straighten that out is because I don't know if you guys are seeing this. I want to rewind it just to show you guys before the go here. But Brian is doing a very veteran move here. And what he's doing is he's cupping his wrist. And as they're rotating it out, look at his fingers open. His fingers open. So as it gets straightened out and his fingers open, he's keeping more and more cup. And he's getting more and more of a wrap. Look at how much he's eating Sam's hand right now. Brian's fingers compared to Sam's fingers. And then Brian just cup rolls him over. But what I find interesting about that is Sam still managed to get a bit of a stop there. And when you watch, Brian had enough wrap that his fingers were on the second knuckle. Like, he's got a big hand, don't get me wrong, but that's a lot of wrap to have. Which is very interesting. I mean, when you have that much grip, you can cup someone in quite easily. I know Brian's very strong in there, and he's really good at keeping it. Yeah, I mean, 2-0 for Brian. He hasn't even really had to test his endurance in this one yet. You can see me in the back. I'm commentating. This is before I was sad because you beat me. All right, and then we'll jump over. Gripping up again. Same thing here. Both elbows in the air this time. Sam cupping as well, doing the finger walk, trying to maybe get a little more purchase on the inside. Keith rolls him out. We're quite a bit on Sam's side here. But as soon as they rolled him out, Brian is already engaged back pressure going. Sam goes up top here, though, and I notice it's a little bit different, and then something goes in his elbow. But I like that top. When they both went top, we'll rewind for a second. When they both went top ways, you can see Brian's riser right there, cup and riser, have a little bit of give, and then he cups him in and kind of just holds him on his side. But nonetheless, Brian.
Sam was tore up for a while after that, too.
Yeah, he was. And now we're going to move in. Money, 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 money.
There he is.
Nathan Johnson coming out of North Dakota. He didn't even lose a round last year, but I would say his competition is a little bit higher this year. I have some hands-on experience. And, calm, cool, collected, making his walkout.
Yeah, he's never lost a single round or a match. Yeah,
that's crazy, hey? We'll jump forward a little bit. So Robert, 57, 31, 5'11", 225, 20-inch, 17. He's got a pretty big bicep on him. But, and I mean, we know Robert Petley's no joke. He's good.
No.
But I don't know is his left arm the same as his right arm?
His left is good.
Petley wore a tank last year too.
Yes. So Clifton wore one. Petley wore one. Dakota will wear one.
I'm jumping
Clifton will wear one.
Here, guys. It's gonna be great.
Petley will probably wear another one.
Extra small.
There you go.
Imagine the camera pans to me walking out and my shirt is just like above my belly button.
There you go.
I'm like complaining to Josh off cam. I'm like, dude, this doesn't fit me. And then all of a sudden, freaking, they're like, hey, the camera's on. And I'm just like,
well, hey, tube tops haven't gone out of style yet.
That's
that's
true, I guess, eh?
And then if you do keep that hair long and you put it in a ponytail or something with a tube top, boy, you'd have some.
Yeah, I might not make it out of there alive. But I mean, Petley brings in big money,
He
so
does. Yep.
there's like $6 billion on the table for this match or something.
Right.
I believe there was over $1,000 for sure.
1,200, I think
Wow.
was it what it was.
Look at them! Look at them beautiful sponsors in the front, just throwing money. Shout out to
Yeah.
all the armbender sponsors. There's Bensky in the corner, the stud
Yep.
himself. What a guy! What a guy! Great sponsor. And we can see. Let's watch Nathan set up here. I haven't really broke this one down yet. Nathan, very side pressure oriented. See, right now though, Pelly's outside of his arm and Nathan's tucked into his arm. I would say he has an
Yeah.
advantage already.
Yep.
Shoulders aren't. Oh, there's the shoulders come in square. Just cupping. And you know what? You know what I find really interesting about them, Miles?
What's that?
He drags Nathan outside of his lock. Nathan just like
Yeah.
has that diminishing side pressure. I
Yeah.
think I want to go back and I just want to go over that with you. I think if you do this off the start like Petley does, and you end
Mm-hmm.
up right there, like realistically looking at this, that's a really bad position for Nathan.
Yeah.
Like
It is.
that you can get hurt in that position if someone's able to pull more out of that. And
Yeah.
I think the other thing here is if we look at like Petley's arm, like he's quite open already, and he's more just trying to kind of get him out. So I think there is a lane there for sure. But I'm not denying how
Mm-hmm.
strong Nathan is there. I do know he's
No.
really strong
No.
there. But even it goes a little further than that. And then Nathan with just literal elbow pressure on
Yeah.
top of Petley's bicep. And he manages to get the win there.
Yeah.
I think tank tops went like 0-2 this year. Maybe I should have got a t-shirt, man. Shoot. Frick, now I'm nervous. I'm going to text Josh. Can you give me a shirt instead? Brian said, this was Beast Mode show. Yes, I agree. Instant replay. You can just see that freaking North Dakota club side pressure coming into play.
Right.
Truly baffling. And yeah. Well, I'll skip ahead. I have the power. Going into the grip here. What do we see? Nathan, not a big hand.
No.
I don't think it's small. I think it's kind of
About medium.
yeah, it's there, you know. And curious to see what happens with this one. So they're dropping. So right off the bat, one big difference I noticed is Petley's kind of lowering his riser.
Yeah.
High. I don't think you'll do that.
No.
And early start, but got him. Got him.
It was a good start.
Good night. Arm breakdown saying good night. Arm breakdown, before you go to bed, tell me where you are. I appreciate the kind words. Where are you from that you're going to bed at this hour? Must be somewhere in Europe or something. But yeah, thanks for stopping in before you go to bed. I appreciate it. We're just covering some Armbender 2025 matches, getting it hyped up a little bit. I see 13 people in here. Thank you, everybody tuning in and watching, just watching us yap. Moving into round number 2, Keith is adjusting them. Nathan's quite supinated. Petley lifts the elbow. And we go into a referee's grip. We'll see how Nathan likes a referee's grip. Okay. What can we see from this? Not much really yet. Looks like having a good time up there. Shoulders are set. Thumbs are closed. Quite a lax referee's grip.
Yeah.
And go. Again, Pelly's getting the hit, and then Nathan's just dragging him over the side. Pelly's staying up a little bit this time, though.
Mm-hmm.
Not dropping down, opens himself up right there, and I think that's where he lost himself the match. I think he should have stayed in a little tighter. Nathan, I will give him credit. He's very good at kind of being calm and collected, and he kind of stays in that lock and finds it. Power Nick said, Miles, are you going to low hand this fella? Hey, we can't be giving away all our secrets, Nick. Come on, man. But I don't know. Interesting. Nathan doesn't look like a speedster either. It looks like he needs to kind of get a stop and get set in place, and then he kind of drags you over. But there is a battle that we haven't even seen in this match that's to be talked about, and that's he needs to set the hook first if you don't want a hook.
Right.
Which is a
Yeah.
completely different thing. Freaking whoever that doofus is telling, I wouldn't take advice from that guy. The guy in the tank top, I wouldn't take advice from that guy at all. Freaking
Right.
no wonder Nathan lost because he's taking advice
Oh, he's from Latvia.
from Latvia.
No, that's where the arm breakdown guy's from. Latvia.
I sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, Latvia, that's cool. Well, thank you for tuning in all the way from Latvia. We have I'm coming to Austria for East versus West. I don't know if you're going to be there or not, but if you're there, make sure you come and say hi to me. If you see me, that would be great to meet up for sure. But have a good night, and I'll see you soon on a breakdown. Tuning back in, Petley starting wide open. Off to the dungeon, boys. Great show. Thanks, Brian. You take care, man. We'll see you soon.
See you, Brian.
Be live soon, man. Petley is trying to top roll here. He's trying to low hand. He gets sucked into the hook, though, and he's too opened up. He does that little thing where he kind of kicks his wrist back sometimes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, gets the win. Nathan, 3-0.
I almost wondered, if Petley would have dove in with it to stay in tighter.
Yeah.
If he'd have been able to kind of crank him back over.
So many what ifs, eh? Did Weston beat Sam at this one?
Sam beat Weston.
Oh, I forgot those guys pulled. Well, we might as well watch Nathan on the right. Let's see if he has any tendencies.
Yeah, Nick, Nathan's all over the place. He's a 98er. He's a 220. He jumps around.
Yeah.
He's gone as low as 185. And that was last year for Nationals in Dayton, Ohio.
That's crazy. I don't even think I can make 80. I'm like 600 pounds right now, dude.
Yeah, I don't think he'll go back to 185.
Tank top went 0-3.
Better get a t-shirt. Last chance.
Josh, please. Please, I changed my mind. Finley getting himself amped up here, man.
Well, hey, I mean, we could probably find a seamstress. We can just go get you some black sleeves, and get them sewed on.
Imagine the seamstress only has like bright pink sleeves or something. She's like, in this short amount of time, that's all I can do. I'm like, whatever. It's to make it a t-shirt.
Yeah, I mean, shit, with your ponytail and your tube top. I mean, hey, pink stitching. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, it ain't getting any worse, I guess.
Now, if you paint your nails, it's going to get a little more interesting.
Yeah, no, I better not. So, I can skip this, I guess. I'm sitting here yapping. We have Nathan Johnson yet again. Look at how busy it was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Busy place. What a happening place. What a good time. Moving on to the right arm. I thought Finley was going to win this. I'm not going to lie. But
right.
I know Dustin says there was a few tweaks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
His arm, regardless. Nathan doing the same thing. He wraps and clamps, hey?
Yeah.
Dustin giving him some outside, though. A little different than what Petley was doing. See, for Dustin, he's starting a little bit outside of his arm to be pressing, I think.
Yep.
I'm just sitting here critiquing, but just trying to help everybody out. There he's a little more inside, but they're bringing him back with the knuckles. Probably not used to that, too. And, yeah, Nathan just rolls him over, gives a little look to the crowd, said, y'all thought I was going to lose to this guy. But moving on, looking at the replay. So what I think really happened here, which I find interesting when we watch it slowly, is Nathan took Dustin's pronation.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, he was just kind of screwed. Some beautiful commentators there. Oh, wow, that went quick. Their second round. Same idea. Dustin, wrist a little curved, went back this time. Didn't really press. He kind of went this direction.
Yeah.
And I feel like you can't really do that against Nathan, to be honest.
No. And like, I mean, Dustin was still pretty fresh at the time, so he didn't have as much technical background. I
He
think
wouldn't.
now,
He wouldn't have.
he'd be able to do some a little extra,
Yeah,
have a few more tools in the box.
that is true. That is true. Dustin trying to get wrist connection there, pushing over a lot this time. Moving into a referee's grip. Closing Nathan low. Dustin a little higher, I'd say. Goes for the flop. But see, Nathan played this perfectly. Oh, but Dustin,
Mm,
see, when Dustin get activated there, he had a little bit for him. But Nathan played that well because he got closed low, so he just had him by the wrist. So it didn't really matter if
exactly.
Dustin pulled like this or this. It was the
Yeah.
same amount of pressure. When you're
Yeah.
trying to top roll somebody and then they flop you, it puts all that pressure on your rotational pronator, and that can really affect things a whole different.
Hmm.
See if the strap changes anything. Strap is being applied. Are we using the same strap this year?
I don't know. Keith changes straps like you do your shorts,
Yeah, that is fair enough.
which I guess he builds his own. So he's
I don't
he
remember it being bad or anything, to be honest.
no. I used it at uh, the underground. I didn't
Oh
mind
yeah,
it for the most part.
nice.
Um, it got hung up a couple times. I didn't care for that, but it's been through the ringer. But they have to use the metal buckles because Logan breaks the plastic ones.
Oh, no pin yet. Luke did a really good job actually waiting for that call. Good job, Luke.
Yeah,
Dustin here, I want to watch that one more time just because if I'm Dustin and I see the amount of success I had from a flop press, I would have
yeah,
given up my wrist right here. But
yeah.
also, I think he maybe was feeling some pain there. I mean, realistically, match was a little closer than it looked, but Nathan had control most of the time.
Right. Well, if I
It was,
remember right, he was tweaked coming into it, and then I think it was the second round it really went, and
mm,
so then he was trying to fight the pain. So
well,
maybe while it would have made sense to kind of kick and give, I don't know if he thought it might probably not have held, but who knows? I don't remember for sure.
heck yeah. Well, another thing I want to say, guys, is I keep getting messages about this, but the pay-per-view is going to be going the entire time. So basically, for anyone who wants to watch the armbender, you can watch the prelims on the pay-per-view link as well. I'm assuming is what that means. And yeah, guys, it's only I think $6,
Hmm.
like cheap for the amount of the show that's going to be going. So on the actual pay-per-view, there is going to be Clifton Erickson and Jordan Sill, Leif Sorensen, Corey Miller, John Terry and Joe Fear, Jordan Sill, Logan Anderson, Groot versus Cody Wood, and Warzinski versus Sandris. And that is in 7 days and 4 hours, Miles. We're getting kind of close.
Yeesh.
We're
Boy,
getting
oh
kind of
boy.
close. For the full card, for anyone that doesn't know, I'll say it quick. We have Tim Geib and Luke Cody, Ian Johnson, Dan Groselick, Dustin Finley versus Ben Brooks, Susie Ann Palmer versus Scarlett Jade Wood, Easton McCormick versus Chuck Young, RJ Harold versus Jake Houston, Dakota Shipton versus Brian Johnson, Tyler Weaver versus Robert Petley, Nathan Johnson versus Miles Hutton will be the prelim main event.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure I'm commentating your match and the co-main and main event, and then I think I'm doing Tim and Ian and Dan as well.
Okay.
I have to look, but yeah. Do either of you see Alex having success? Groot having success? Here's the thing. This is like one of those propaganda sessions, I feel like, where like all the Idaho guys are in my ear saying, like, he's got a chance, he's got a shot. And I want to believe them. But at the same time, like, it's hard to deny what Cody has done. And Groot is still a new arm wrestler. Oh, wow. Good night from South Africa. We have tons of clubs here in Cape Town and we'll take over the scene soon. Mark my words. Well, thank you for tuning in all the way from South Africa. That is quite amazing. I can't believe I have viewers from that far. That is sick.
That's awesome.
You have a great night as well, and I hope to see you on the next live. That is sweet. And yeah, the reason I pulled up this match, Leif Sorensen and Jordan Sill, both these guys are on the main show this time. Different opponents. Jordan pulling Clifton Erickson and Leif pulling Corey Miller.
To go back to that previous question, I do think Groot has a chance. And why I say that is, I mean, same with anyone in arm wrestling. All it takes is for one little thing to go wrong in Cody's plan, and it's Groot's got an advantage.
Yeah.
The other thing I think is, if someone's the underdog and you start counting them out, you never know. That underdog just might jump up and bite you in the nuts or some damn thing.
Literally.
I mean, because you like, I don't count underdogs out because I once was an underdog as well, and I still am on the occasion, and I surprised a lot of people. It was like, there's no way in hell he's going to get a pin on him, and it's like, what the hell? It's like, see.
Yeah.
So I do believe Groot's got a chance. Pretty good one. I don't know. I'd say 60-40.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I'm excited. Man, I'm curious to see how Clifton and Sill goes. I want to rewind and watch this quick, and then I'll answer Power Nick's other comment. But I just want to. So when these guys are setting up, there's a lot of like just power there. Like you can just kind of see it. And Sill, this likes to go kind of high and over, and I don't know. I'm curious to see how that'll provide Clifton. How Clifton will deal with that. He just gets
Still like very that. Hand dominant. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, Leif went to go backwards and just literally got brought in.
Right.
Power Nick said his hand is great. I'm not sure if the arm power is there. I hope his hand size creates problems for Cody. I could definitely see that happening. Like I could see the hand being so crazy that Cody can't activate. But also I've seen people like who's that mutant guy that Cody pulled who had an insane hand and he was still able to get in on him. He's got a funny name. I'll go on Cody's channel and pull it up or it'll bug me, but Cody Wood. And then only success I've ever had is blasting him sideways. Yeah, well, that's fair. That's fair enough.
Mutant.
It'll be interesting. Yeah, he pulled what's his name? He's got it here. Oh shoot! We missed the second round. Leif just rolled him over.
Yeah, Leif's got a really good hit if he can get to it.
Forgot about that. Look at that. Sill with the nod of approval.
Oh, Oleg.
No, I don't think it was Oleg Zoc that Cody Wood pulled because Oleg.
Oh no, that's not right.
What's his name? Come on, it's right here. I'll find it. Hellboy. They call him Hellboy. That guy.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
I see.
Cody beat him at Knuckles Up.
Okay.
3-1. That was pre-injury, might I add, but still.
Right.
So Leif and Sill 1-1. Leif rolled him over, super strong. Sill looked dominant in the first round. Yeah, Power Nick, you nailed it. You nailed it in the comments. Thank you. Leif looks like he's given up a little bit here. Sill's cup looks very dominant. Will that affect Clifton, or will that make Clifton? Will that be good for Clifton?
With the way Clifton is, I could see where it could have problems, but at the same time, I could see where Clifton could use it to his advantage.
I do think Clifton needs his pronator more than he'll admit. And I think that cup rolling over like might get him here. I think Clifton's okay, like kind of like this, but I think if Clifton's like this, like I don't know, he's got such an elbow too, though. It'll be
Right.
interesting. But yeah, that round 2 of Leif was impressive. Well, you pull with him lots. You know how strong he is. I'm sure he's feeling nutty right now for Corey.
He's feeling really good. Yeah.
Let's see how the straps plays a difference. I think Clifton wants to get in the straps. But yeah, see? Leif with that cheeky little kings. Sill staying on it. Very smart. Trying to cup it in. Drags it down to a pin.
Yeah.
Sill complaining. I think he said, "Wow, guys, you guys are awesome," but that was a pin. That's what it looked like he said. And
that's the edited version. Yeah.
Thank you guys for reffing this match, but I think that was a pin earlier, I think is what he said. And then jump. Yeah. Looked like a couple pins there. Leif getting set in again. Who's got more pure side pressure, Clifton or Leif?
You know, I haven't seen Cliff since February.
Yeah.
I haven't gripped up with Cliff since February. Leif doesn't show all that much. But I've pulled with Leif the most.
Yeah.
And like I'd stack his side pressure up there pretty solid. It's
he's a strong guy, man.
He is. He really is. And he's feeling really good right now. I would, with the numbers that Cliff is doing,
it's kind of nuts.
It's yeah. So you kind of gotta say Cliff because of what you see, but at the same time, don't count out what you don't see.
I think it's interesting here because Leif is attacking Sill in a completely different lane than Clifton will.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, very strong from both guys. Great match. Sill gets the win. We're going to skip this match again. I don't want to watch myself get beat up twice. Let's watch Clifton and John. Then we can probably, yeah. Okay, look at this guy. Tank tops. Just weren't it. We're going to turn the tide.
You better send Josh a text.
No, I'm actually just going to change the history of tank tops.
Oh, there you go. Good, better idea yet.
When I see Clifton with his AirPod in, I imagine he's listening to like, "I want to know what love is." Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays like the hype music like to walk into, so people think he's this madman, but he's really just listening to something like that.
I don't think Pink Pony Club was out then.
No, it wasn't. No.
Mm.
Look at him. He's a madman. He just paces around. He's like, "Arr, arr." I love it. Love to see it. Too bad John Tarian is literally a savage.
Right?
Literally. I mean, more than anything, I want to watch that one round where Cliff gets a stop just to kind of talk about it and how it goes to straps. But outside of straps, Cliff was just unable to activate.
Yeah.
Strong, but with a guy like John who's kind of crafty, it's tricky.
You're right. Tricky. And John's speed, and the way he can change shit up.
Undeniable. Which is funny too. That's why I think Sill and Clifton is interesting because I think Sill will get into more of a dogfight. Like he'd be more willing to get into a dogfight, whereas John just wants to get the win and get out of there.
Sometimes, but sometimes John likes to showboat too.
That is true. Like when with Alcessor, he was freaking going, but like I don't know. I just say John's a little more savvy in that sense, whereas Sill's more like,
Yeah.
I'll go into your lane and beat you.
Right.
Ref script.
Yeah, because there's those that think what would be cooler than me to beat you in your own lane, you know?
Yeah. John gave him a little shove, said, "You're my child for today, Clifton." And looking dominant so far. You know what though? I gotta say, Clifton's like 20 pounds bigger than in this as well, which is kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Clifton made 215 in this. He's like 240 right now. Cliff gets a little bit more purchase there.
Mm-hmm.
He does, but it's just tough. John is so speedy. Like you can see on this replay, hook and
Yeah.
drive, and Clifton just didn't get his elbow set into place really.
Right.
But
Which, in my mind, like round two, he was starting to catch and get dialed in, and then by round three, he had what he wanted. But we had
the kerfuffle, I know.
the kerfuffle.
The thing is for me is Clifton needs to get to the straps earlier. He slipped underneath there. I think the strap with a guy like Clifton, because Clifton can kind of just pull into the strap so well that he's not a big fan of it at all times, but it does favor him for sure. Straps applied. Yeah. And you see a lot of John being uncomfortable as soon as the strap's applied, actually. Like Clifton, as soon as the strap's tightened, just kind of closes and clamps in. And it just negates, I think, his hand really negated a lot of John's cup. Because look at him. He just looks uncomfortable fighting for what he wants. Clifton's really set into place. And then just gets the stop here. And the crowd was going crazy. And really, like Clifton had him dead to rights in the hook. This hook, at least. Starts doing what Clifton does and putting 6,000 pounds on his elbow. John fouls. Clifton's like, no. You have to pull because they did say at the rules meeting, it doesn't end on fouls. It ends on a win. And actually, I'm surprised Keith talked his way around Clifton there, saying that because that should have been a loss. Should have been a loss. But regardless, I think John was the better man that night. But it does make you wonder in some ways. But it doesn't make me wonder as much because John speeds through him here.
Yeah.
But Clifton should have freaking.
And that's because John knew he had to.
He had to. And
he's like, God, if we do that again, Yep.
Or sorry, he tried to go outside. He got scooped inside. But that one round, man, what a fun round.
For sure.
I mean, let's watch Brian and Dalton pull.
Okay.
Montana arm bender. Will Bender. Look at this guy running the show here.
Right.
Here we freaking go. I wish I could flip this, but I can't. But it's backwards.
Reversed.
It looks like it's the right. And Druin. I mean, we can watch this round too. We got a spare minute. You got to be anywhere, Miles?
No, I'm good. Have at her.
Oh, all right. Andrew trying to get into a press here with his left arm. And will he? I don't think he does. I forgot. Doesn't look centered. Oh, whatever. Oh, actually, Andrew did pretty good here.
Yeah.
An elbow foul on him. Ben can just hold and has that like slow pull power. But gave him some trouble in the hand there. Just got into a bad spot. That sucks when that happens. Look at Brian. Look at Brian. He just looks so menacing with his freaking sweater on. This guy's jacked. Look at Dalton got way bigger. Dalton got way
Dalton
bigger.
is good size right now. Yeah.
Dalton has got way bigger. What the heck? Look at this guy. And we have now. This is the most recent footage we've seen of Brian's left arm, but I'm not taking any really much from it because I don't know. I don't know where Dalton's at right now. Look at the bicep on that guy. Brian doing his same cup thing, trying to roll over. Gets straightened out somewhat. Dalton staying high, though. Looks really engaged. Lifts his elbow to get another wrap. And going to referee's grip. Going to referee's grip. And going to jump ahead a little bit. See, I wish I could have seen this referee's grip. Luke decided to get in my way. It's okay, Luke. I forgive you. Gets the wrap. Luke moves almost out of the way. Doing it again. Close it. Nope. Movement again. Sorry, I forgot this happened. Oh, and then I skipped by it. Brian with a very fast hit on Dalton and gets him over, but Dalton just freaking engages.
Catches the hit and locks him out.
Engages. Wow. He's strong as frick. Moving in around number 2. Remember, guys, this is left arm. Just looks backwards. Brian doing his same thing that he usually does to get a wrap. Dalton, I'd say, fighting it a little better than Sam did. Quick hit again into the hook. Dalton has enough power to catch him there, though. Kind of holds him. Is able to get stopped. Drives through it. Does a good climb and switches to a
nice
top
roll.
Switches to a top roll. That's a very intriguing round for me because of that. I mean, if I go like this and I go...
That's a great transition, too.
That was a great transition. But, like, we go back.
The one thing that Dalton was able to do was, like, he was able to go back with it in order to regain some more cup to go for that initial surge, too. Which is kind of tricky to keep that pressure.
Hold on, I want to see the second round. I want to play it back slow because I want to go over something that I think is quite important. Okay, this is so slow. Hold on. I went way too slow. Normal. Yeah.
Go.
Hold on, I'll play it slow once they go here. So Brian gets the hit. Looks really good, sitting on his arm. Dalton rolls over, goes for a hit. Oh, no, this is a different round. Oh, no,
this is the one we just watched. Yeah.
No, this is good. Gets cup in place. Brian's sitting in tight, kind of, I think, just trying to wear and tear. Dalton gives him a look here. Does a regrip, which is good. Goes sideways. Brings Brian out of his lock. I mean, very close to a pin. But we do see Dalton's arm open up there, which tells me that Brian has a good sticky spot with the left. Dalton here switches to a posting pressure. Brings his elbow forward. Really rolls out on the fingers.
Bang.
That's a very nice... It's a very nice. It's very nice. And then we move.
Well, everyone always said, Dalton had a top roll. We just never got to see it. You hit him so doggone fast.
Well, I'll tell you what. Dalton can beat anybody. He can't beat me. Hey, Killer Cat. How you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Hope all has been well. And then this round's my favorite just because Dalton turns into a top roller. Gets into the hook, though, and drags him down. But the thing I want to emphasize with this round, going back to slow playback speed here 1 second, is right off the go here, Dalton, nice posting.
Yep.
Gets out. Brian tries to go in, but he can't. Shoots his elbow forward for a hook. They don't call the foul. And Dalton with good side pressure going backwards. Brian looks to have a much better stop with his risk containment, I guess is what I'm
Yeah.
getting at. But yeah, some things to keep in mind, a little bit of educational stuff. Wow, we just hit the hour mark, Miles, so that's perfect. Do you have
was
anything
fast.
else you want to say before we go?
Really looking forward to your match. Looking forward to mine.
Looking
Looking
forward
forward
to
to
yours
the whole
too, man.
event. Looking forward to seeing everybody. You know, again, that sometimes you only get to see them once a year.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it's gonna be one hell of a good night. So
I'm excited. It'll be fun. To all those who stayed and watched, thank you guys. Miles is pulling Nathan Johnson. I'm pulling Brian Johnson. And it's going to be a great time. You'll probably see some footage from the Armbender coming out. Make sure you go check out their channel. They got the pay-per-view on there. They got the prelims on there. And they're going to be posting some content of all of us as we start getting there Thursday, Friday. Saturday's the big day. Miles and I will be hanging out Friday night, though. We're going to watch the Battlezone super matches, so don't miss those too. But yeah, guys, thanks again. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend.